imagine how hot you guys are. Holy cow. I know. I'm here with my wife, Bernadette. Bernadette has been a sidewalk counselor in front of Planned Parenthood since she was 18 years old. That was about 10 years ago. So it is, as I said, it's great to be here. It's great to have the opportunity, as our forefathers did, to stand in this great plot of land and remember what they were up against back in the 1700s, 1776, when John Adams, John Hancock, Sam Adams, and they had to take on the biggest army in the world. Our challenges are not quite as great. However, we must go back and remember their wisdom and their courage. The political landscape at that time did not deter what they wanted to do. They wanted to fight for their freedom so that we would have the freedom that we have today. This great Commonwealth resonates through and through with stories of the American Revolution. We are the Commonwealth of the Tea Party. We are the Commonwealth of the Battle of Bunker Hill. We are the Commonwealth of the Midnight Ride of Paul Revere. We are the Commonwealth of the famous shot heard around the world. We need no further than to look at our contemporaries to know that a small number of dedicated can overcome the most incredible odds. Listen, they were fighting for their freedom. By comparison, we are standing up against a political empire with deep, deep financial roots. And despite all of their prosperity and all of their wealth, year after year, they come to this State House and they demand that Massachusetts dole out millions and millions of dollars to fund their organization. That is why we are going to file legislation that until we have a successful investigation of the allegations made on a national level against Planned Parenthood, that there is no more of your tax dollars that will be spent to fund abortion in Massachusetts. The national leadership of Planned Parenthood says that they should continue to be the beneficiaries of the taxpayers, and that they claim that they have broken no laws. We can leave the technical legal questions to others, but let us state clearly today, just because Planned Parenthood claims to have met the lowest standard of not engaging in outright lawlessness does not in any way justify them to being the beneficiaries of the hard-earned income and the precious tax dollars of the working family of this nation or of this state. Let's just take a minute and review what we do know, based on what the representatives from Planned Parenthood have said. The first video, and the transcript is very graphic, but I'm going to read it because it's important that everybody recognizes exactly what these folks are being accused of. This is from Dr. Nuptola. We've been very good at getting heart, lung, liver, because we know that. So I'm not going to crush that part. I'm going to basically crush below. I'm going to crush above, and I'm going to see if I can get it all intact. That's the National Director of Planned Parenthood spending your tax dollars to get body parts to sell fetal organs to the highest bidder. It has to stop, and it has to stop now. On July the 16th, we sent a letter to the Attorney General of the Massachusetts, Maura Healey. 4 days later, the Attorney General said she came out in the newspaper and indicated that she would, in fact, investigate what takes place at Planned Parenthood in Massachusetts. And one of the things that we uncovered in our investigation was in the transcript of what was happening with Dr. Natola. At page 17, there was a buyer, and then there was Dr. Natola. And they were asking, where can we get body parts? Where does this activity take place? And this is what Dr. Natola responded. We have an affiliate in Orlando that goes to 20 weeks right now. I'm pretty sure we have some affiliates, not just in New York City, that go to at least 18. I think I have to see the Southern New England affiliate, Connecticut and Rhode Island. And then there's Massachusetts, which is huge. But they also have a very developed research program. Then there is Massachusetts, and it is huge. We are urging that the Attorney General do a fair, impartial, and thorough investigation of what is taking place at Planned Parenthood in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and we're asking that it be done now. So Planned Parenthood says they're not doing anything wrong. It was the tone of what Dr. Natola said in the video. I just read you what Dr. Natola said. That has nothing to do with the tone. When we have a medical director of an organization that is receiving millions of dollars from the federal and state government who's talking about crushing different parts of children, that needs investigation and that needs to stop. When it comes to spending the tax resources collected from the hardworking families of Massachusetts, we must insist, and we will insist, on a higher standard. And we will insist, when we file this bill under this dome, a higher standard than Planned Parenthood is now trying to make us believe that it was about the tone. It has nothing to do with the tone. It has to do with everything that they are doing. And it is wrong, and we need to stop it. So, folks, on this beautiful, warm July day, in the spirit of the great patriots who built this state and this nation, we will stand for higher values, we will stand for life, and we will stand for liberty. Thank you all for being here today.